is August 3rd. I am so excited because today is the last trip of the summer season at camp. Me and my roommate have been begging to have a trip together all summer, and we've been blessed with our last trip being together. Not only that, but we're having the longest trip either of us have done of 5 days, and we are doing a new route we have not done before. So I'm going to walk you through the route, and I'm going to record a little bit to show people back home what it is that we actually get up to on trip. It's a map case with a route card inside and a compass. This is my holy grail, the West Algonquin map. It's beautiful. I'm going to show you our route. We're going to start off at Teepee Lake. The first day, which is today, we're going to paddle up here through to Little Doe Lake, through to Tom Thompson Lake. All these black things are campsites, by the way. And then we're going to come to here. We've got a 2.38 kilometre portage today. I've done this twice before. It takes a few hours of carrying canoes. We've got 4, so it might be a bit long. But yeah, that's our longest portage of the whole trip. Then we stay on McIntosh Lake tonight. Hey, we've just been paddling for 2 hours, had lunch, and we are at our first portage. Currently got a canoe on my head. This is my point of view. We're at a portage called the Ink. It's 2.4 kilometres. I'm leading the group currently, and I'm going to try and walk for about 12 minutes straight, pop it down, and that'll be the first checkpoint. First time I did this, it took me and my group 6 hours. We had no strategy, we now have one. This is my 3rd time on this portage. 3 hours, maybe even 4 would be great. This is how I carry a canoe. Out of our whole 5-day trip, this portage is going to be our longest. We are a group of 11 with 4 canoes. We have 3 tents, 13 bags in total, I believe. These canoes weigh around 35 kilos, and carrying it on my shoulders. So much less muddy than the last times I've done this. Like, the ground is firm so far. I'm going to double back now. Checkpoint is made. I walked for 15 minutes straight. Now I'm going to check on the rest of the group. We're just finishing our 2nd checkpoint, and my estimate from my brain from when I've done this portage before, I'm fairly sure I made the 2nd checkpoint around 75% of the way through. So I'm very confident that the next checkpoint that I create will actually be the end point. This is going so much better than the first time we did this portage. Like, I feel like I have trauma over the Ink. Rewriting history here, I'm feeling really good. I also am like trying to change my mindset to be like, this is really good training for the military or the RAF or firefighting, you know. That's what I want to do in future. I want to be a firefighter in the RAF, and the more people I talk to about it, the longer I'm here and travelling and talking to people who are in that industry, the more confident I feel that that is right for me. I helped a girl up today with a heavy bag like just a few moments ago, and she was like, wow, you are really strong. And earlier when I told them about like what I want to be, they're like, oh my gosh, I can so see you as that. And it's just nice things like that that are super affirming. And I feel myself like physically getting stronger, and I know that I am mentally too. Yeah, it's great to be part of a team. So because we're out in the wilderness for a while, in terms of resources, we have to bring a lot of them with us. So feeding 11 people for 5 days and keeping them hydrated can be a task. We have 3 food barrels packed with food that will be cooking on a fire, and then we have this, which is what we refer to as a water baby. So we fill it up with camp water from the facilities back at camp before we leave, and then when we're on the road we get lake water and we put it through a filter so that it's drinkable, and then we also use pristine chemical solution to purify it. This corner bit of rock with an awkward pivot is a really good sign. It shows that my prediction of how far along we are on this portage is fairly accurate. No more checkpoints, so we'll send it to the end. I recognise this hill, and if you have a look, the trees start to clear. This is a very good sign. I know exactly what is coming around the corner. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. We made it to the end of the portage. That was such a good feeling. 2.4k, smashed it. 2 checkpoints, around 3 hours. What a beautiful location. Tomorrow we're then going to go through here, round McIntosh Creek. We do a 500 metre portage and a 770 metre portage all the way over here. It's quite a long day tomorrow, paddling wise. Get to Grassy Bay, and then we're going to stay on Trout Lake. It's 5 AM and we're on day 2 of the trip. We've woke up early because we are going on a route we've never been on before. Today is going to be a long paddle, about 10 kilometres, maybe more. We're not 100% sure how long it's going to take us or what it's going to look like, so we're aiming for an early start. There's some MasterChef. To give you a bit more of an idea of the toilet situation, we have toilet roll. This is our poo kit. So in here is hand sanitizer, period stuff, and our toilet roll. And this is what we refer to as a thunderbox. Wooden box with a hole in. This is how we go to the toilet in the woods. We are on the first portage of the day. There's only 2 today. This one's 500. I'm carrying the equipment pack. Everyone else is ahead. And I'm wearing a bug mask because you need a net round here because the bugs are awful. They were considerably worse in July. They are getting much better now that it's August. When you're carrying heavy stuff, bugs buzzing in your ears and flying in your face. It's a bit off-putting, to say the least. My legs get bitten to shreds, but my rain pants ripped, so there's not much I could do about that. Look how pretty this is. This is our second portage of the day, and then we've got a long journey on the creeks. We were here last night on McIntosh Lake. We've done this portage, we're doing this one currently, and then we've got all this way to go until we get to Trout Lake. Look how beautiful this is. After a day of paddling, we've come to an island campsite. I think we're going to go for it. Look how beautiful this is.
We've got to find the shitter.
The shitter, yeah, where is the shitter? We did see the sign. It's over there somewhere. Yeah, the blue sign's over there. So the way it works is we paddle away from our island, and then we string up our canoe over there. It stays there overnight so that any of our food or anything with a scent on that the birds could be attracted to is away from our camp. Then from Trout Lake we're going to paddle across the headwinds up to Big Trout Lake, which is where we're going to stay. This is our island site. We're going to go get back in here. Yucky. Once we've had breakfast and packed up the site, we then load the boats. That looks sick, Ree. Hey!
Hey!
How's it going, Kita?
So good.
Oh yeah. What did we have for breakfast today?
We had apple crisp. Yummy, yummy.
And the kids rated it 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Brown sugar, hearts, loads of butter.
Best trip cook right
And
here.
lots of love.
Oh. We just got onto big trout, and there was a guy who offered me a big trout. Not just one, but two. We're having these tonight, and they're gutted as well. All we got to do is put them on the fire. So happy. We're so lucky, guys. This is what we've got. Heads and tails removed.
Don't look at this. Oh my god.
We're trying our best. Yum. Then from Big Trout Lake, on our 4th day, we're going to do 100 metre portage, 710 portage, 270 portage, 360 portage, 190 portage. Apparently this takes quite a while. We're off, ready and on the water. We've come for our first portage, 105 metres. This tree is currently on its off, clearly. We're on our way to see the waterfall before we start.
So pretty. So pretty.
You really wanted to see this as well.
No.
Have you been to Switzerland, Nikita?
Yeah. Have you?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
Mountains and waterfalls. Our last night, and this is our campsite. The view is beautiful. Quesadillas are cooking at the moment. So on the last day, after we've stayed on Little Otterslide Lake, we did a 780 portage all the way across Burnt, and then a small little 160 metre portage down Baby Joe Lake, Little Joe Lake, East Arm, back to Teepee. Big Trout Loop. Good morning. It's sunrise and I'm off to do back Canoe. So in here we have food barrels, and we have our equipment pack with our cutlery. So there's a painter bag that's tied halfway with a rock as an anchor on one side and then strung up to a tree on the other. It's the last day. We're on our first portage of 2 out of the day, and I'm feeling pretty exhausted. My body is kind of shaking a little bit. This is our last portage of the day. These are the drags. Lakita, smile. We got back safe from the 5-day trip, all over, and we survived, and we're fresh and clean. Day off now. So once we arrive back from trip, we do a little debrief and we talk about how it went with our supervisor. That's all sorted and done now. But I just wanted to show you a collection of some of the life drawing the kids have made from the landscape that they saw. I ran a little life drawing class while we were at one of the campsites, and it was a beautiful island campsite. So many sights to see, and they just found a sit spot and did their own thing. And I told them, whatever captures your eye, you find a spot and draw it. So here's some of them. Look at this one, beautiful. I only had Sharpies and biros and they absolutely smashed it. This one's beautiful as well, and this one I really love. Like, you can really see that they've thought about the texture and the featheriness of the trees and the branches. Love it. And this one as well, little people canoeing, our canoes strung up, so nice. And then I did this one, and then on the second time as well, I spent a little bit of a while on this, but this is going to be a postcard about someone special. I think I've got the next 24 hours off now. I'm going to chill and have an early night tonight, I think, and then I'm going to go on a bike ride to the closest restaurant, cafe, and maybe have a little date with myself, do some journaling, maybe a little bit more drawing, and call some people from home. Oh, and Pilates in the morning, of course. Until the next trip.